Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunya. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. On episode 218, right?
Yep.
Got it. Okay. I'm on my numbers now. Oh, math. Anywho, thank you for joining us again. We're doing an episode of The Bowl, where if you haven't joined us before, welcome. Welcome. Does that sound like cool? Like, welcome to our euphoria. We all print out questions and cut them the same, throw them in a bowl, and nobody knows. You might answer your own, you might answer somebody's, and you might not like the question. It's a really good, cheap game, if you guys, or a frugal game, if you will, that you can make up with people you trust.
Yeah, interesting.
To not get mad or throw them away or whatever. But that's what we're doing this evening. Happy Easter tomorrow to those who celebrate. Happy end of Passover tomorrow to those who celebrate. Yeah, let's go into it. Tequila, how was your week?
My week was Temuraris.
Who?
Temuraris.
Temerarious?
Yeah, Temurarius. I forgot the us. Yeah.
Temerarious.
Yeah.
Okay. What does that mean?
Adventurous.
Oh.
Reckless, rash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Did you get anyone? We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
All right. That's it?
Yeah.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cognac, how was your week?
My week was demolition of multiple situations going on in the home, trying to find a plate. They had to tear out a whole wall and replace the whole toilet in our master.
That's not even what we call it anymore.
Well, you know,
I mean, good with it,
our
sir.
main bed.
I ain't got no master bathroom.
Okay,
I ain't got
our
one.
main bathroom. Sorry. Anyways, so yeah, so they convinced me to put the whole new toilet in because if they just change the bucket, and I said, I understand where you're getting at. Just do it. So I'm tired of the leakage and stuff.
Were you tired of it?
You know, and then the other part, it's like when it rains, it pours. They couldn't figure out what the leak was in the other one. So they had me, they had the other plumber come in and he said, I think this is where it's coming from. And you can go buy this stuff to fill this little gap here or whatever. And so I went and bought it and sprayed it up. So we'll see. But I have to leave the hole open in the wall, huge hole in the wall to see if that stopped it. So we'll see. So that's how my week was. And on top of that, Harper made some cute comments, but we'll talk about that later.
Will we? Unless it hits the bowl. I don't want to talk about it later.
No. Oh,
No.
okay, I can say it about your wedding.
So why don't you just save it as a story later?
That's fine.
I don't even know what that
Okay.
means.
All right. So there.
Can I talk about my week now?
Yeah, and how was your week? Yeah.
Man, my week was fucking busy. Remember I told you last episode we were without one person. But it got done. And it got done well. And then it was, why does it get done so fast? With you, well, duh. Not only, it's not just I always say, well, because I'm exceptional. That's my answer to my cohorts. You know, my employees that think they're my boss. But I'm joking. I am exceptional, but I've been there a really long time. I've been there a really long time. So obviously I'm going to get things faster and knowledge, whatever. So it got done. I still had to stay all day. Got there early and still had to stay all day. Even though I got it done faster than other people went home earlier. That shit's getting on my damn nerves. Really getting on my damn nerves. I'd rather slow the whole process down. So we all leave together. But that's my week. Yeah. It's a good week. I'm tired. Got my nails done today with my niece. And she fell asleep getting her nails done. And I was like, must be fucking nice. God, dog. Like, you get to wake up and your nails are done with a design. She didn't ask for a design on her nails.
They just did it because they had extra time.
No, they did it because she's so damn lovable. I had to wake her up when I was finished. But yeah, it was a fun experience. Yeah, and Easter egg hunt tomorrow. Gotta get up really early. Pick up my homegirl early, and then get into Easter bunny mode. Don't even celebrate Easter. But yeah. That was my week. Can we get into our first segment now?
What the fuck with the girl?
Alright. So my what the fuck is, I'm just gonna have to do it to it. I want to know what are the homegrowns that need to be placed in El Salvador now. Our Wig, I'm gonna tag his name and whatever, he calls him Wig. Our Wigan president said that he brought the El Salvador president on live air. It's Googleable and hasn't been deleted or erased. Basically said, whoever this man is that everybody's debating over, of course it's always one person that they're going to, whoever, focus on. That's the poster child of, that's fucked up. But there's many that are, that's fucked up. Yeah, he said on the hot mic with the El Salvadorian president, whatever his name is, I'm going to need you to build 5 more of those facilities because I'm getting rid of the homegrowns next. What the fuck is the homegrowns? That's my question. What's the homegrowns? Anybody who doesn't like them. If you can just ship people off and say, oops, and can't get them back, that's a very scary thing. So what the fuck with that? That's it.
Well, what the fuck with the girl? Joking with Cognac.
So I should have done this joke prior to it airing post-Easter. But what is a bunny's favorite place to eat?
What's a bunny's favorite place to eat?
IHOP.
Oh, jeez. First of all, I don't know how many years we've been recording this. I don't know why you have to have a dissertation. Number one, stop looking at me.
Oh, you were talking to me.
No, I'm talking in general. You can hear me, right? Okay. Can you still hear me looking at the camera?
Yeah.
I don't know why you have to give a dissertation that I should have kept this post Easter. It
Sorry.
It doesn't matter. If it's funny, it's funny. It doesn't matter when you say it. IHOP. IHOP. Look this way. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
It's hard.
Anymore.
You know, I'm old school, so I like to engage with people.
Then
when Mike's talking,
then old school on not being video.
Tequila's talking, I look at him, and when you're talking, I look at you.
Yeah, but this is not that sad.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just look at y'all.
Don't even turn. I'm about to put super glue on your chair, and then you can't even turn anymore. And then you wouldn't even hit the wall anymore.
I just like to look at people when I talk to them.
Look at
We're
the people
talking to the audience, though.
You're not talking to us.
Are they all looking at us?
But you're not talking to us.
They're looking at me, right? Do you guys see my new hair? I didn't even bring that up. I'm blonde-ish. That was my week. Forgot about that.
Well, then it's an old school habit I might have to break.
Yep.
After 200 and not what we ain't
18.
See, when you start talking, I looked at you.
We ain't been recording it for 218 episodes video, but
okay, my bad. I guess that
I mean, if you watch it, if you watch the videos,
which we do,
and you cool with I figured you just cool with not looking at the camera.
I mean,
when you play it back and you see yourself not looking at the camera, it's like he must be cool with it because he keep doing it.
Because, like I said,
you said you wanted to be what was the Marvel guy? Not Captain America. With the Winter Soldier. Were you gonna just not look at the camera at all?
Oh,
the whole filming?
No. It's just one of those things I've always been said. You know, when you talk to me, you look right in my eyes.
Right, but this is not. This work.
I get that. Okay, but you have to understand when you are facilitated on speaking with someone, you look them dead in their eyes.
Do we have to understand?
Yeah, because
you don't. Yeah. Apparently you don't.
I mean, because
we don't have to understand it because we all work.
You don't.
No. What I'm saying is we do understand it in a different setting of work.
Yeah.
We are recording, and you don't need to look at us. We know that we know you respect us. I hope.
Yeah.
Of course.
So but keep your eyes on the camera.
As professionals, we gonna accommodate the situation.
Oh,
yeah.
You're saying
nobody's heard of because you're not leaning on the wall right now. Thank you. Okay, listeners, clock in.
So the listeners on the radio,
comment and tell them.
You're saying they don't know.
I get to see your face.
I get it now.
The radio, we're not just radio.
No, I'm saying that the listeners that don't watch the video, they don't know I'm looking at you. So I need to look at them.
No, but they hear you clawing the wall off.
Okay.
I mean, just look at it. Even though when I do
I can't.
the joking with...
I'm just saying, if they're not even looking at you, they're listening to you, and we're going, get off the wall. Move. Look, right now, you're laid back. You're not hunched. I mean, you look better. You're welcome. Wait till you watch this episode. Let's get into the bowl.
Yeah.
This is
not a meeting.
Yeah. Sorry.
This is not Cognac, Tequila, and the girl meeting.
But you're welcome.
We do those off the camera.
Yeah. You're welcome into our private life.
So just hand the questions to me on my shoulder right here.
Why he can get the questions and I have to hand them to you? Lord, have mercy. I'll go first. All right. Which movie would you want it to be if your life was a movie? Oh my gosh, the first thing that popped in my head, and I hate that the situation's going on. The Age of Adeline with Blake Lively. I know she's on people's shit list and stuff. The Age of Adeline, that's the first thing that popped in my head.
I don't recall.
I think it's a super cool. You've seen it.
Have I?
You didn't care that much, but anyway.
Did she get real old in that movie or something? Or like a Benjamin
She never got
old.
She never got old. She had science hit her, Which I'm just a science person, and she stayed young until she decided not. Just watch it. It's such a.
I'm not gonna watch it. But
Okay,
I believe you.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna grab a question and throw it over his shoulder now.
Well, that was actually a pretty good throw.
I know.
I don't have to move on that throw. I got a long one here. Someone gets a text message from you, and for whatever reason, they're not sure it's actually you. They're worried someone stole your phone. What could they ask to make sure it's actually you? Could they ask? That's a good question.
Just throw it back this way. Got it.
I would say,
Is it?
that's actually me. I would say, what's my birthday?
Well, that's stupid. Everybody knows
Yeah. Well, no, the other one was
that. Doge knows that.
Right. What's my social security number?
No, they know that too.
Somebody's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's a good answer. I wouldn't even give my real answer. I'm glad I didn't pick it. If you're the real answer, then you caught
No,
up.
you're asking them what's the. If they can't give you any of that.
Do you think it's cute when children curse? What age is old enough? I don't think it's cute when kids curse. Yeah, but what age is old enough? I don't know. Depends on their parents, I guess. But motherfucker better not curse me out. That's cursing. That's
It's the way you deliver things too. Yeah.
But I'm not cursing.
No.
That should never happen. Lord. What's your biggest regret? I feel like I've had this before. I think sometimes they get replaced. I don't have a big regret. My biggest regret is not listening to what I know. Oh, I forgot I have to throw them at you.
What you said?
No, you said that. I mean, when you listen to it back, you said throw them over my shoulder because you don't know how to turn and turn back.
What do you think is going on with all these plane crashes? Man, I don't know. Nobody's gonna agree with me, but
Here we go.
no, it's not.
Nobody's going to agree with me.
No, I meant that, people just don't take their job serious no more. Sometimes.
All of a sudden?
Yeah, and
Okay, that's his
I
answer.
I don't know.
Y'all aren't taking your job seriously.
I guess not.
You guys must be sleeping on the job.
I guess so.
Just sleeping. Just snoozing off. There's nothing you can do, so you might as well just snooze it off. Take your job seriously, plain people. Next.
Yes. You can have someone full-time remind you something every day. What would you want? You can have someone full-time remind you something every day. What would you want? That sounds annoying, yes, hell. But see if I can find some value in that. I would need a remind me of something every day. What would I want that person to remind me
You
every day?
You don't want anybody to tell you nothing every fucking day.
that they love me.
Oh.
You know, are they gonna remind me that I'm appreciated? Some shit like that. Not that I forget, but I guess you can never get enough of that type of stuff.
Type shit.
Yeah.
When's the last time you wanted to slap someone with a mop? Okay, I'm gonna post that video on our page because I sent that out. And for the listeners, it's basically this guy was playing a prank and his girl was mopping, and he was videoing as she's mopping towards like a cup of water or whatever.
Some Kool-Aid.
It wasn't, yeah,
More
right?
like
It wasn't even
Kool-Aid,
water.
yeah,
It wasn't
it's
even
like-
like he was helpful. Water, some bleach. And she hit the fuck out of him with the with the mop. She said she started playing games.
Nah, she mommed that nigga. She straight mommed him. That's how your mama used to whoop you.
My mom did not do that serious.
Yeah, but because she talks shit with it, she just think she mommed him.
I want to
Put him in his place.
after seeing said video, probably at least every other day, at least once a week, I want to hit somebody with a mop. The mop's a metaphor, but you know, I'm not going to though. But don't film me. Don't play pranks on me where I'm already pissed off because I'm cleaning or something or doing something that you ain't doing. Don't prank then. That's a stupid move. Oh, let me throw it at you. At least we don't hear you screeching on the wall. I guess throwing.
I mean, what's left on your bucket list? What's left on it? I mean, does that mean I'm dying?
What's left?
Like the last thing?
What have you not done?
Oh,
One thing.
Yeah.
Bermuda Triangle. I want to go there. I want to see what's going on.
Very good property.
Hmm?
We can make it beautiful. Very good property.
Do you most often follow your heart or your head? I think it's collaboration between the two. Listen to my heart, rationalize with my head. Yeah, I think I would say the heart is the leader and the head is the counsel. So, if that makes sense. But
I was like, well, damn. That was prolific to me. No, I was like, well,
Yeah.
it goes. Heart lead, head counsel. I like that. If you can instantly become, what would you want to be an expert in? And this environment, normally I would say like medical something. An expert in building things. Yeah. Like building things, I'm already an expert in like putting shit together, but that comes from China, so I need an expert like
Like Minecraft?
No.
Oh.
I hope not. No, I hope not. An expert in building, I can chop wood that doesn't have bugs on it. You know, like that kind of
Well, that's not gonna happen.
I know.
If you
Like I
could,
said, if I could.
if you could ask one person one question and then to answer truthfully, who would you ask basically? And who and what would you ask? And who and what would you ask? But I've kind of done that, so it's kind of hard for me. They would have to get the truth from me, so that's kind of hard for me.
No, who do you want to ask?
Ask.
Who do you want to ask
No.
a question to?
No.
And they have to answer truthfully.
No.
And what do you want to ask? They're not asking you. Who do you want to ask a question to?
No.
They have to answer truthfully.
Oh, they have to answer truthfully.
Just pick a person you want to ask.
My parents,
Okay.
or yeah,
All right.
I mean nothing.
Sorry.
If you could send a message to the entire world, what would you say in 30 seconds? Mind your fucking business.
I don't agree. I just want to say, they have disclaimers. No, I need help.
No, I mean, yeah, mind your business. Mind your business and take care of what's immediately within your tangible reach of taking care of. Stop reaching and just deal with right here, right now. That's what I was saying.
Who do you think has the most game of the three of us? I'm assuming this means game picking up people.
No.
Because we're talking about board games. Me. Game picking up people.
I was thinking Gearhead.
Then you're white
I'm
ass.
just joking. I'm
Then
just
you're
joking.
white ass.
It was a
From the
joke.
mountains of Caucasia.
No, it was a joke.
Game.
I took it as game
I'm gonna go
holler
with
at somebody
Tequila because he's gonna teach a whole class
about the game.
No, I'm not going to be the class about that.
the first time.
When it costs you
The first time class.
When it
I'll
costs
go
you
with it.
$99.95.
I'm just going to teach you how to
See?
manage your stuff.
Okay, the
It
game.
ain't no game. Just
Okay, that's just what they call the game. Whatever. Okay, I have the most game.
the game is sold, not told. So
Oh,
if they
but you're selling. I have the most game. Me. Whatever. Next.
Well, yeah, the situation today that you remember.
What?
Never mind.
That was a situation that you
It
thought
was
was a
fun.
situation.
It was funny though.
It's not.
If you had a live,
Because then I'll hurt your feelings explaining.
no, I know.
Yeah.
No, it was just.
Well, don't hurt your own
It
feelings.
was stupid
That's
funny.
Yeah, and that would hurt your own feelings.
If you had to live in another country, which one would it be? I mean, I have a family there, so it'd be Israel. So.
The Bahamas. For me.
When you die, what do you want to be remembered for? I want to be remembered for I want to be remembered for, even though they said I was late, when I showed up, I showed up. Regardless of what time I got there, I didn't let down.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Michael will be like, wait, leave the casket open, I'm here.
No, I won't be in the casket. Yeah, I won't be in one of those.
Oh boy. That's something. What would you do or say if you had the attention of the whole world for 20 seconds?
Damn, did I do that?
I feel
Basically, something like that.
20 seconds?
20 seconds?
I had 30 seconds.
20 seconds. Wait, that's not a long time. The
That's
whole
not
world?
a long time.
20 seconds up.
Yeah. Right. Counted in my own too.
No. The whole world.
I even
20
did the 1 out of your
All right, ready? Are you guys ready?
Sure.
Okay, now you guys start counting.
One
One,
out of
2,
dinner.
3.
2 million. 3 million.
Most of us don't know what the fuck's going on. Be nice. Love people. If they're good to you and they're good to other people, that's all that matters. And FDT. And skin color doesn't change who you are inside. That's it.
And mind your business.
So,
Yeah.
so my question for you is, like, it was like a mind control thing? Like, where you were able to connect with everybody?
I'm sorry, you guys. Me and Harper left him today, and all he knows is X-Men and Marvel. That's all he watched.
What's your favorite app at the moment?
iHeartRadio.
No. Well, for the comedy station. But they recycle comedy bits too on that. And I'm gonna say, the most I use to do, it's just random. I just go through randoms. Would be the Facebook videos and stuff, to be honest with you. And I'll just scroll.
Facebook is his favorite app.
No, I meant I'll just scroll through it. If I'm bored.
What's the best part of your job? The best part of my job is I have opportunity to help people when they, I have opportunity to help people and help the company stay afloat, keep people employed, and service America, because we are an essential company that adds value to American commerce. Yeah.
My answer would have been every 2 weeks. Just kidding.
Oh, there's that.
Just kidding, kind of. Who's your favorite comedian? Cognac, Tequila, and Cat Williams. That's my answer.
I'm shocked you picked Cat over Chappelle. Cat's funny, man.
Well, I put you in a place.
No, I know.
I was trying to be cute.
I know.
You wouldn't have been in there. All right, Chappelle. Tequila. Like what? You're welcome.
Thank you.
Damn.
Thank you. Would you play you in a movie? Play me in a movie?
Would you play you?
Yeah.
Of course you would.
I mean, who else can play me? I don't know who can play me.
It says who'd. You know, grammar's really important. It's really important.
Oh, so who?
Who'd.
Who'd.
Oh my god, even our Harper could tell you that was a contraction. It's called who would, and that's a contraction. You say, who'd play you in a movie? You said, would you? That's not even the contraction it is.
Fine.
Would you?
Wait,
who'd?
why am I getting scrutinized?
Because you didn't answer the question right.
No, you didn't read it right.
Okay.
Read it or answer it right. Who do you want to play in a movie?
Who'd? Okay. I don't know. Ryan Reynolds, I guess. He can put on all the mascara on like Deadpool.
Would you cut off a friendship over political views? Most definitely. If a motherfucker getting on my nerves, I'm cutting off the friendship. Yeah, most of them. I mean, can two people walk together if they not in agreement? I mean, gotta be some agreement. But I'm not political, so it'll be hard for me to just cut them off for political reasons. But if it's something that they always in my face with it, and that's like the main topic of the conversation all the time, I'm get tired of that shit. And I probably will distance myself. Not cut them off, but distance myself. Yeah, so, yeah. This shit is, because I'm not a political person, so don't bring that shit to me.
When I picked my next question, this is something that I literally posted a couple days ago that hits that question. It says, ugh, you're so political. This is people. You're so political now. And it says, yeah, when concentration camps entered the chat and democracy left the chat, I started becoming louder that there's a fucking problem here. So, yeah. Chop, 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 chop. Worst movie you've ever seen? The Art of the Deal.
Who's in that?
Coming soon to a theater. Worst movie I've ever seen. I think I said this before. Probably 155 episodes. Fargo. Really hurts my nerves. Worse as in terrible. I didn't like it. Oh.
I didn't get it either.
You can't move. No, you right. Why is he able to get him doing the same thing?
I can do it.
Okay.
Who do you think is the most overrated celebrity and underrated?
Oh, Lord. You got the worst question.
Oh.
It doesn't know celebrities.
Yeah, pretty bad at that. But most overrated celebrity, I would say, would be let me go underrated first, I guess. It's old boy Briggs, the dude that Big Lebowski.
That's underrated. Jeff Bridges?
Jeff Bridges,
Oh,
most underrated.
okay.
I've kind of said that because he's been on all stuff.
Okay. Who's overrated?
Overrated to me would be Kristen Stewart. She always has that. She always does that.
That got to it faster than I thought. Good job.
Is that Spider-Man girlfriend? Who's
No.
Kristen Stewart? Is that
That's
Twilight?
the Twilight
Oh,
show.
yeah. What are three adjectives to describe each of your parents? Yeah, that don't make sense. So I'm gonna get another one. If you could travel back in time to one place or one incident, what would it be and why? If could travel back in time to one place and one incident, what would it be? I would travel back. Yeah, I would probably travel back this March 13th and intervene. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's it. March 13th, 2025.
I don't want to talk. Do you want me to say why?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Last round. Oh gosh. Of course I got this one. What do you think of due process?
Awesome if you use it.
I think that we were told that that's important. It's in the Constitution. Yeah, due process is important. If you don't have it, then someone can go boop, 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 boop. And if you watch some of the worst movies I've ever seen, which was a question I had before, it was our history, especially people of dark skin complexion in this process. Yeah, it's important. I also read something that was just like, I don't care if you think they're this, you have to have due process. I've watched serial killers that our tax money have hunted down for years, trying to figure out, and then figured out, get due process. And all of a sudden it's, you have the wrong tattoo, or you came here for a better life. I hope that the barcode tattoo that I have on my side doesn't tell them that I was born in Germany, which it was, because my mother was in the military over there. My black mother, that her ancestors were shipped over here by force and paid for to build this country. Hopefully I don't have to go back there. Who knows? I don't know. Due process is important. If it's not important, I think all three of us wouldn't even be sitting here right now if they didn't have due process, including the Cognac from the mountains of Caucasia. Because you were labeled as a homegrown terrorist at one point for no reason. And hopefully they're expunged. So we'll see, but it's important. I have proof, checks and balances, and those kinds of things. That's what I think about it. I don't even know why I got that question. Lord. Two more, and we get to the last segment.
What have you learned so far this year? I've learned to I've learned to appreciate people in your life more, just in general, specifically the deserving ones, and try your best to help.
All right, Tequila, you're on the last bowl.
What is something you've never told anyone, not because it's a secret, but because you've just never told anyone? Shit, I ain't gonna tell them that.
You have to. We want to know.
The audience wants to know.
What is something I never told? Like, just, I don't know, I guess it's nothing to be told. I mean, it's just something that if you know, you know. But I probably give more fucks than I don't give fucks. I probably care more than you think. I don't care a lot, but probably care more than you think.
Like, it's like right here.
Until you make it down here.
I don't give a shit, but I do care. Yeah. I give every situation the benefit of the doubt, where I listen. Maybe. Just depends on the presentation.
On time of day.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Can we get to our next segment?
Now we're going to get into our third segment of the evening, where we tell you 3,000 things about us using that magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me. Me being Tequila, him being Cognac, she being the girl. So him.
Two, 3, 4, 9. Go back to it. I have no finger on that, so my bad.
No wonder why you lost the high.
No, I know I'm on it.
You knew you had to read.
I know. I'm my finger there, right there. Pretend you're doing an interview. Whom would you pick, and what's the first question?
Let me see it.
Pretend you're doing an interview.
That's not even that long. 2, 3, 4, 9. Pretend you're doing an interview. Who would you pick, and what's the first question? Alright.
Interview? What the fuck that mean? Pretend I'm doing an interview. I'm interviewing somebody.
Yes.
And who would I interview?
Yes.
And what would be the first question?
Yes. Do it right now. The three of us.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't want to call.
Wow.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm going to interview Martin Luther King
Oh.
Jr. And the first question I would ask him is, where did he get his ambition from? What fueled his fire to be the civil rights advocate that he was?
Yeah.
I thought it came from his father.
I would
He
ask
didn't
him.
ask you.
Yeah, I would
He
ask
said
him.
it.
Yeah.
Damn. White man just jumped in.
Then
I didn't even say anything. That was his hand. Okay, what would your answer be?
what I want to interview?
Yeah, who do you want to interview?
Oh,
And what would you ask them?
it would be
Your parents are not an answer.
no.
Okay.
Nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay.
I would ask. It would. Horn. It would probably be Joseph, and ask him. You know, when he saw the angels, like, what did they specifically look like? I guess. Like something like that. Something like that.
Okay. So I'm over here pretending to do an interview. I don't do them, which is weird. My job. I'm doing an interview. I'm at the pearly gates. And I pick anybody.
Okay.
My first question is,
That's a
girl, what you doing here?
That's fine. That's a good.
That's my answer.
That's a good one.
What you doing here? I have to work the front desk. So yeah, that's my answer. I don't think I need to interview anybody. That's my cute answer. My other answer is beep, 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 beep. All right. Cognac said that he wanted to be called, so we'll see.
Was on where?
I'm scared of this question. I wish you'd have picked any other question. Oh boy.
Hello.
Hi, welcome back.
Oh, happy Easter. Happy Easter.
Yeah.
Hoppity hoppity.
To everyone, excuse me, I gave you a great Seder.
To your listeners,
Oh, the listeners.
happy Passover to all the Jews.
Okay. Did you have
What
it?
do you call a
Oh, what?
rabbit that has fleas?
Rabbit that has fleas.
Scratchy bunny.
I don't know. What is it?
Where's Mike?
Right here.
Oh, what is your answer?
I don't have one.
Needs a bath.
You know Bugs Bunny?
Yeah.
He's Bugs Bunny. That's what you're saying.
Oh,
Bugs Bunny. Yeah.
of course.
What you guys think?
But,
Bugs
Simple.
yeah.
Yeah. Bugs Bunny.
Of
really
course he knows that, but you know,
Yeah, that's good.
Tequila's the oldest. He knows it more than me. I'm the youngest.
I'm not the
Maybe you've been
oldest.
drinking too much tequila
No,
tonight.
no,
I'm not the oldest.
no. Oh, he's in the middle. Yeah.
I have been drinking a lot of Coke all day today.
Cocaina or Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola.
Oh,
But it is from Mexico, so
we don't know.
Let me see if I can reach the bottle. But our president might come back and text us too.
Okay. Well, let's all get
product of Mexico.
let's all get deported to Mexico. I think that's a good idea. All of
What's
us.
going on?
Are you ready for your question? I'm really scared for you to answer it.
I'm always ready.
I know, but
Questions.
I'm scared for this one, Papa.
You guys need to be scared when I answer.
No,
So,
this one in particular because it's random. And all right, are you ready?
Go right ahead.
Pretend you are doing an interview.
Okay.
Who would you pick, and what is the first question?
What position am I in?
I just. Oh my god. A personal assistant.
Ah.
Okay. Okay.
I would like someone, let's see, 6'5",
Oh, gosh. Okay.
all women, long hair,
6'5" women with long hair.
yes, with any color hair is fine.
Okay.
Big boobs,
Oh my god.
pointy legs.
Who?
Pointy legs.
What's a pointy leg?
What's a pointy leg?
Kind of not too chubby, not too loose, not too skinny.
Oh, fit legs. Fit legs.
Is that what they call?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now,
What's the?
any question that I would ask, that they would answer scientifically, I would hire that person.
I hear you, Mama. Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay, that's an answer.
But in the real world, if you're asking me, this is imagination world.
Yeah. Okay. Real world question.
Real world, I wouldn't probably hire anybody. I don't like to work with anybody.
No,
They can
no.
understand me.
They don't understand you.
Right.
Oh. Okay.
Nah.
Well, our answers were like
That was a dumb answer.
Tequila wanted to interview Martin Luther King Jr. You picked a 6'5" Amazonian.
They're very intelligent people.
You wanted to
Yeah, they
interview
are.
Wonder Woman.
You know that?
Yeah. Your son said you wanted to interview Wonder Woman.
Or Xena.
Wonder Woman?
Xena.
I already met Wonder Woman.
Xena. Not the new one. You haven't met Gal Gadot.
Gal
Oh,
Gadot.
the Israeli
Yes. Yeah.
actress.
Gal Gadot. Well, whatever. She's
I'm
hot.
not too
She's
crazy
hot.
about her.
Well, she's
Nah,
hot. Whatever.
she's not my type.
No.
That's not your type? Are you serious? Gal
I have
Gadot?
my own wife.
Oh, your type
Not
is
look your wife.
good answer. Good answer, sir. Good answer.
What else?
That's the last question.
Well, I think the answer that I gave was kind of dumb and stupid.
Yeah, so what would you-
guys got some last.
What would you question? What would be your first question?
The first question I would ask the person who I'm interviewing,
Yeah.
would be, would you believe in aliens?
That's
And then I would get more.
technical.
Yeah, that's a good icebreaker. Yeah,
Yes.
Do you believe in aliens?
yeah. That's a good.
They're
way to
all
start
over
an
this
interview.
country. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if they say I am an alien? I left my card in the glove box.
What if they say, yes, I am an alien. I left my card in my glove box.
That person is perfect. Question, that's it.
That's it. No more questions.
No more questions.
All right. We love you so much. Thank you for answering.
Love you guys.
It's been like a month.
Good evening and keep listening, everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah, you heard him.
Thumbs up.
And we'll interview you.
yeah.
All of us.
Yes. All right.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys for listening. My bladder's full. Gotta cook. Mwah.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.